Hello and welcome everyone to the week ahead commodity report, where we of course will be reviewing the markets for the week ahead. Now historically, November and December, they have always been considered one of the most action-packed and profitable months of the year for commodity traders. There's no denying that today's highly macro-driven backdrop that is fueling one of the greatest wealth creation opportunities that we have seen. Now, throughout our reports, we have routinely highlighted that the commodity markets they will move in very predictable trends, presenting savvy traders with a series of highly lucrative opportunities to capitalize on the huge macro driven rallies as well as the pullback. Once again, everything that we talked you through and identified with you on last week's report, that has played out. But make no mistake, this is not a buy and hold market. These exciting and fast moving markets, they are creating the most optimized environment for traders, or as some of the world's most powerful Wall Street banks from Goldman Sachs to JP Morgan to Bank of America are calling it, the golden age of trading. So far in 2024, we have seen the commodity markets notching up explosive double-digit gains to the upside and the downside in a single week, sometimes in a single day. For traders making money in these markets, it has never been so straightforward. The week-to-week short-term macro-driven trend that we're seeing right now can literally be summarized as buy low, sell high, rinse and repeat, do it all over again. Take this month, for example. Following the explosive rally that capitulated gold to all new record highs last week into the US election, prices have now pulled back as traders have banked their windfall amount of profit, exactly as we discussed with you last week. Now take a look at the bigger macro picture. Mounting evidence shows that the stars they are aligning for gold as we head into 2025. The precious metal is firmly supported by a multitude of bullish tailwinds, which includes escalating geopolitical tensions in the Middle East, which could very easily send gold prices above $3,000 per ounce as we head into next year. We have growing instability in China's economy, which has forced Beijing to launch its most aggressive economic stimulus package since the 2008 global financial crisis. Central banks around the world, they continue to accumulate gold at a record-setting pace, combined with the global pivot towards lower interest rates. We have ballooning global debt, uncontrollable government borrowing, which currently sits at a record 315 trillion. That in itself is another major catalyst fueling a global rush for gold. Over in the United States, the Congressional Budget Office, they forecast that US debt to GDP ratio that will exceed 150% by 2034. Interestingly, there's a historical strong correlation between US debt and gold prices. Conclusive evidence shows that during the period that US national debt ballooned from 5 trillion to 35 trillion, gold prices they rose by 10x. Let's not forget the de-dollarization movement, which officially entered a new phase after Russian President Vladimir Putin. He has unveiled plans for a new gold-backed BRICS currency at the 16th annual BRICS summit. The significance of that cannot be underestimated, especially since the BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, collectively now control over 20% of the world's total gold reserves. And last but definitely not least, it is Donald Trump's victory in the US presidential election, which now confirms we're only at the beginning of a new historic supercycle for gold. In recent days, a long list of the world's most powerful Wall Street banks, they have raised their price forecasts with extremely bullish calls for gold prices to top $3,000 per ounce as we get into 2025. This comes as no surprise given that Donald Trump's policies on tariffs, government spending, taxes, and more aggressive trade wars with China, which will ultimately reignite global inflation and supercharge demand for safe haven metals like gold. Whichever way you look at it, one thing is definitely clear. Any substantial pullback should be viewed as massive buy opportunities here, as gold won't stay down for long. Extraordinary times, they do create extraordinary opportunities. Right now, as traders, we are living in some of the most exciting and rewarding times ever in history. If you've been kicking yourself for missing out on some of the biggest trading events so far this year, and you still want to make the remainder of 2024 your best ever, now is the time to take action. With everything that is currently unfolding on the global macro front, 2024, it is now officially on track to be one of the Gold and Silver Club's biggest and most profitable years in our 15-year history. Our clients have already made in excess of 6, 7, and 8-figure returns and we're only at the beginning of November. To put that another way, the majority of our clients at the Gold and Silver Club, they've already made more money this year than they made in the entire 12 months of last year. What we're seeing right now, it is nothing short of extraordinary. It's times like these they make millionaires and billionaires out of regular people. Whatever long-term goal you're looking to achieve through trading, whether that is to create a full-time income, a second replacement income, or just to earn a better return on your savings, now is the time to take action. Right now, you have an opportunity to make the final 50 days of 2024 your biggest and best yet, which based on our research, it is going to be another blockbuster period due to all the current macroeconomic events that are unfolding. Definitely do not underestimate what you can achieve in the next 1 month, 3 months, or even 6 months from now. Here at the Gold and Silver Club, we're consistently banking over 10,000 points profit per month, which we have transparently documented through our weekly videos. If you're trading at one lot, that's $100,000. If you're trading at 10 lots, that's $1 million. As you can see from our testimonials, the majority of our clients at the Gold and Silver Club are utilizing our proprietary research-driven trading approach. They have already made in excess of 6, 7, and 8-figure returns, and we still have another 2 months left to go. All of our clients have been fully briefed, prepared, ready to make the final 2 months of the year their biggest and best yet. If you want to finish 2024 on a high and set yourself up for a flying start into 2025, now is the time to take action. Go to jointhegoldensilverclub.com now to learn how our mentorship program can take your trading to the next level. Time, it is the most valuable commodity that we have. Make sure that you don't waste it. So with that, let's move over to the markets here and we'll talk you through exactly what we're looking at here as we go into a new week. Firstly, I'll keep it very simple. I'm expecting metals to tank. I'm expecting energies to tank here. What you will observe is gold prices, exactly as discussed with you the previous week. You want to be utilizing the US election as exit liquidity. What do you think is going to happen to all of the investors and traders who've missed out on all of these parabolic gains we've had on gold over the last year, where just over 12 months ago, prices since then, they've gone up 50% for gold. This is going to create a point where a lot of traders who've missed out on all of the gains here that we've had for gold over the course of this year, which has been absolutely immense, they're now looking at gold. Finally, they've got the opportunity to buy in at a lower price, but it's not going to be that simple. Here, of course, you can see gold again making the way back down towards the swing lows. My own expectation here is that metals are going to tank, energies are going to tank, the dollar is going to rip. As discussed with you previously, we've taken the opportunity to bank over 2,000 points profit here on the dollar. We built into half a dozen positions here back at the 100 level, just ahead of the Fed cutting rates here in the month of September. Since then, it's been absolutely immense. We've taken the opportunity to bank the windfall amount of profit, but nothing changes. We're expecting the dollar to continue to rip higher. A lot of traders have it wrong here. They're expecting oil prices to go up. They're expecting gold prices to go up. They're expecting silver prices to go up. Max pain at the moment is for the markets to keep tanking right now. So overall, again, I'm expecting more downside here on gold. I'm expecting more downside here on oil. I'm expecting more downside here on silver. I'm expecting similar on platinum and also palladium. In terms of opportunities, if you're patient, ready and waiting in the wings, it's going to provide fantastic opportunities to buy back at the swing lows here on these markets. Gold right now, it is limit down. I would not be buying gold at the current levels right now. As discussed with you previously, utilize the US election as exit liquidity. At the moment, we are expecting more downside across the precious metals, gold, silver, platinum, palladium, and also crude oil. And of course, whatever long-term goal you're looking to achieve through trading, whether that is to create a full-time income, a second replacement income, or just to earn a better return on your savings, now is the time to take action. If you want to maximize your money-making potential and thrive, not just survive in these fast-moving markets, then you need to adapt your strategy to the current market conditions. Most importantly, utilize a professional, research-driven, and artificial intelligence-powered approach. One of the biggest obstacles that holds back 99% of retail traders from achieving their desired success, it's not having access to the correct professional strategies. institutional level data, and cutting edge artificial intelligence insights to make confident decisions with accuracy and precision. There's a massive gap between the top 1% of professional traders and the bottom 99% of misguided retail traders who simply rely on outdated technical analysis, gimmicky technical indicators that do not work in these markets. If you want to get yourself out of the bottom 99% and into the top 1% who are actually crushing it and making 6, 7, and 8-figure returns in these markets right now, then you need to utilize a professional, artificial intelligence driven approach, or you will just end up wasting lots of time, money, and effort. You'll have no results to show for all of your hard work. In these rapidly changing markets, you need to be constantly innovating and evolving. Technical analysis, outdated technical indicators, they won't work. Those days, they're long gone. If that's all you're relying on, the odds are already stacked up massively against you. If you want to change your results, you have to change your thinking. If you want to learn our exclusive, data-driven, and artificial intelligence-powered approach that is never taught to retail traders, only reserved for professional traders in the banks and hedge funds with access to powerful game-changing insights, including where the banks and hedge funds, where they're buying and selling in real time, alongside the key liquidity zones, so you can enter and exit the markets with pinpoint precision. Further compound that with the fundamentals, the macroeconomics, capital flows, the daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly real-time data-driven cycles and intermarket correlations. Then you need to join our mentorship program. Right now, we are in one of the greatest eras of wealth creation that we have seen. If you want to successfully capitalize on these huge money-making opportunities and build significant life-changing wealth, there's no better time than now. If you want to upgrade your income, you have to upgrade your skills. Never underestimate what you can achieve in the next 3, 6, or even 12 months from now with the right guidance and mentorship. Time, it is the most valuable commodity that we have. Make sure that you don't waste it. If you want to join our community of successful traders, take your trading to the next level, there is an opportunity for you to do so. As a member, you get access to our exclusive live trading room webinars. You get access to real-time trade ideas, access to institutional research and market intelligence, access to our private members academy website, and also support and one-to-one mentoring. For more information, just go to jointhelivetradingroom.com. The link is also below this report in the description. So just click on the link, make an application. We will get in touch ASAP.